Coming up on News Watch, IC men's soccer loses its winning streak on the road.
An Ithaca resident charged with a federal felony.
And NASA's intriguing promotions on a future project.
All that and more on News Watching tonight. Welcome to News Watching. I'm Ben Carlton.
And I'm Sam Shapiro. The TCAT has recently added two new supplemental routes, the 11S and the 11N, to the South Hill area. The 11S runs on weekends from the Ithaca College campus to the Commons and local shopping outlets, including Wegmans and Walmart. The 11N goes to College Town at night, hourly, roughly Monday through Wednesdays, and every 30 minutes, Thursday through Sundays. These additions are an extension of Route 11, which is primarily for IC students and services connecting the campus and the Commons. The additional lines came into full effect on August 25th.
The Office of Public Safety at Ithaca College sent out an alert Friday evening regarding a suspicious individual roaming around campus. The suspect was seen by students near the upper quad dorms. They were described as a white, college-aged male in jeans and a green plaid shirt. Public Safety said they conducted an interior and exterior search with outside law enforcement and determined that there was no threat to the campus. Officers maintained an increased presence over the weekend.
The Ithaca College men's soccer team suffered its first loss of the season on Sunday, where the Bombers fell to Merchant Marine 2-1 on the road. The Mariners wasted no time in capitalizing on their offense in this matchup as they scored their 2 goals on All-American goalkeeper Max Lichtenstein within the first 12 minutes of the game. With this loss, Ithaca is now 3-1 on the season. The Bombers will look to bounce back at home against Hamilton College on Wednesday. A man was arrested in Etobicoke, Toronto last Tuesday after a woman was shot multiple times on August 18th. Investigators said at the time of the shooting, the woman was exiting the building when she was confronted by a masked man armed with a semi-automatic handgun. According to police, the suspect fired multiple shots, sustaining injuries to the victim's abdomen and foot. 22-year-old suspect Marvin Hernandez Vieira will face 16 charges, including attempted murder and discharging a firearm with intent to endanger life.
Ithaca police are looking for more information regarding the Green Street shooting from last Wednesday. The department recently released images of 2 cars that were in the area at the time of the shooting and are asking for help identifying the drivers in the pictures. The police don't believe anyone in these cars were involved with the shooting. Investigators are still on the look for the shooter, Andre Martin. The victim, 30-year-old George Lott from Rochester, is still recovering in the ICU. The Ithaca College football team opened their 2019 season with a huge win over the St. Vincent Bearcats by a score of 66-28. Transfer quarterback Joe Germinario, in his first start for the program, tied a school record with 6 touchdown passes. Wide receiver Will Gladney also made history, becoming the all-time leader in touchdown receptions. The Bombers blocked a pair of punts, returning one of those for a touchdown. Next up for IC is a game against Alfred University.
And 49-year-old Ithaca resident Jeffrey Blake was charged with a federal felony of coercion and enticement of a minor. Blake was caught thanks to an undercover police officer posing as a 13-year-old girl and a 9-year-old that Blake believed to be his sister. Blake intended to meet with the girls for sexual activities on August 23rd, but was instead met by law enforcement officials and arrested on the spot. Under federal sentencing guidelines, Blake could be given a life sentence.
NASA is relying on a bit of star power to educate youth about and promote its upcoming mission to the moon. Interns for the U.S. Space Agency remixed Ariana Grande's NASA and rewrote the lyrics to promote NASA's work. The agency said that the interns used the remix to share their excitement for deep space exploration, and the educational parody is a part of a volunteer outreach program incorporated in NASA's 2024 mission to the moon.
Well, it sounds like Ariana Grande's new music is now taking over the universe instead of just the world.
Not only the universe, it sounds like when we finally do make contact with these aliens, it's going to be Ariana Grande's voice that they get to hear for the first time.
First planet Earth and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Coming up next on News Watch, and the IC community comments back on new dining services.
New York's large recall on vaping products.
And IC football previews their first home matchup of the season.
All that and more on News Watching tonight.